How you doing, Miss Jack? How's everything? How's everything? Everything good? Huh? I know we are.
You got Gucci in the house.
We gonna get it done. We don't have no choice.
Gucci in the house now.
We don't have no choice.
We gonna get it done.
Yes, hello. Hey, Jackie ran at him. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yes, it's the star right here.
All I know.
Mr. Adams, how you doing?
How you doing?
Okay, you have my okay. So we want to thank everyone for coming out here to our annual Love on the Block because we know it's about love and it's about unity. And what we do here together, this is the family right here. Hello. Yes, hello, can you hear me? 10-4. 1, 2, 10-4. So y'all want to go to the speakers? Oh, wait, you got the mic right here.
Oh, good.
That's for him.
Okay, why don't we just walk, excuse me. I'm sorry, telephone land people, we just gonna walk to the over here to the microphone because we can't hear you.
Oh, where you gonna go over there?
Yes, we gotta go, yes. Yeah, get the problem.
Should have given you back. Deputy Dan, mind if I get a picture of you real quick?
Can you send an angel on the microphone to help us? Thank you. Okay, hello, we got it? Yes, yes, so we got it. Yes, we still I apologize. Because you know there's power in the camera. And we know that in this community where we have marginalized people, where we live in a lot of that you can't move.
You want to
Hello?
Okay.
I apologize.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You amazing, sister.
Okay, the center has a tight schedule, so we got to get this schedule.
All right, let's go.
You know where it goes next year.
Yes, so thank you. So we're here today. We're talking about coming together in our community, about spreading love because we have been dealing with so much trauma and pain and suffering in our lives. So this is what our village looks like. This is our village right here. Okay. This is our village right here. Take home.
Yes, come on.
You talk about God.
Their family wanted.
Okay, here we go. God worked it out because I got the ball on it. Now we're talking. So we like to thank the media, we like to thank Fran, we like Michelle, Queen, come here, Queen.
The mother, the father, the daughter, and the
we have a very
sister
special,
and the grandmother.
a very special accommodation we'd like to give to some of our very own amazing amazing people that do the work every day. Because this is not only about, we can see some people that do the work, but there's some people that behind the scenes that do the work. Like our Jackie Rowan was one of our amazing mothers here. How about the we have Taylor, who is a very dear friend of mine, who brought us 25 loads of clothes from North Carolina. We have our very own Mr. Gucci Down. Say Gucci Down to the side. Our Dapper Don here. That tell us how important it is about showing our people that we can succeed without alcohol and drugs and violence. And we have a very amazing, somebody told this woman, they whispered in her ear and said, you can't do what you do because it's impossible for you to do it and for you to do it without violence. I want to tell you something about Miss Queen of Harlem, Michelle Smalls, who this summer not only put together and brought back life to Kingdom, but did it very successful without any violence. Come on up. Yes. So we have this way on here. Come on, sister.
Hello.
Praise the Lord.
Thank you. Hello. Okay. So we got some recognitions. First, we want to thank WARM for their persistent work against violence. This is a collective effort, not just taking the guns off the street, but leading the gun prevention efforts as well, and the violence prevention efforts on the ground, including, of course, a public health crisis, domestic violence. Monday, I'll be joining Jackie Rowe Adams and others at the White House when President Biden will sign the first gun control bill. It's not exactly what we wanted. It's not exactly everything we wanted, but it's a step in the right direction. And with your input and persistence, we'll do more. So let's continue to fight for gun control. Let's continue to fight for safety in our communities. Let's continue to fight for more resources for our neighborhood. And with that, I have a recognition for no other than Sigma Blue Dapper Don. You know I'm going to shout it out, right? He's Sigma Blue.
Yes, sir.
All right, Dapper, thank you for everything you do. And thank you for everything you do for the village of Harlem and the families here in this wonderful neighborhood. Congratulations.
Praise Allah.
I want to recognize the presence of our DA, Mr. Braggs, who's here with us today. Alvin Braggs. And of course, our distinguished senator, State Senator Claudel Clear, is with us today. She's not in Sigma Blue, but we'll take her anyway. Okay, and then we want to also recognize another person that's been doing a wonderful job with this organization and our community at this event. To make this event successful has not been easy. Everything that looks easy is usually extremely hard. So we thank you for doing this, and we're going to continue to do it every single year until, together with our DA, we'll bring down, and by the way, he's brought down the numbers, he's recuperated more guns in the months he's been in office than in any previous administration, so give him a round of applause. And we have a distinction here for Taylor Murphy. Taylor, thank you for everything you do. And last but not least, someone that's been doing the work on the ground where it matters. Someone that has been working with families to reduce, and young people to reduce violence, help take guns and violence off the streets. It hasn't been easy, and the basketball programs are so important. And the NYCHA complex and everything that happens in there, you know, we got to work, we got to go deep in the NYCHA complexes to get to the root of the problem and try to address it at the very root of it, not just when it occurs, but before it occurs. And this is the lady that does it before it happens, and she's there every day. Michelle Small. Michelle. Congratulations, Michelle. She's not in Sigma Blue either, but we'll take her anyway.
Let's go.
William, I gotta say this. Finally, we got this final recognition. This is for, of course, honoring the life of Darius, of course, Darius Lee, and we're here to recognize that. We never forget those that were there for us, those that were present when we really needed them. It's great to have many faces in good times, but those few faces that were there in difficult times, we'll never forget. And so we're here to recognize Darius and thank you, Warm, for the work that you continue to do on a daily basis. And like Adam Clayton Powell used to say, keep the faith, baby!
Then we have another special award from our very own. I need everyone to really understand and keep it clear. Because we got Senator Claus out here. So she'll be coming up right after our very own amazing district attorney, Alan Ray, to say a couple of words.
Okay, let's be very brief. I just want to thank Stephanie and Warren for all that they do every single day. I think our congressman hit the nail on the head when he talked about the intersection of gun violence and domestic violence. That's why we've been so focused on both. Stewards in our community. We got to continue not just to do the cases that we've been bringing, as the congressman mentioned, but to partner with those of you on the ground to stop cases before they happen, stop the violence. Come in and hold people accountable on the back end. We're far more better than prevention on the front end. So always happy to stand shoulder to shoulder with Warren, our senator, our congressman, the Jack Bill Adams, and so many others. So thank you so much.
It's so important that we know that we cannot do this work without our partners here. We work very closely with NYPD. We work very closely with all of our friends. We like to thank Community Affairs for bringing the grill, bringing the food. This is what we do for our community, our people, and we want to break that cycle of violence here to let our community know that it's safe to come out and go to have some food. Go get a pair of shoes. We have clothes, we have bouncing house, we have thank you so much. We have activities for the kids. So right now we like to bring Senator Claudia up. She's going to present some awards. Amazing.
All I do is recognize every day. I want to thank Warren for all the work that they do. I have to step back. No, take us back here. I want to give a big shout out to Martin Luther King Jr.
That's right.
I have Ms. Leon Shoemaker. Has raised all of us, taught us how to lead, how to fight for this community. And then we have our other younger elder, Jackie Adams. These are the examples that we have had to follow. And I just want to recognize them today because it's on their shoulders.
I'm on the floor.
And these are people who stayed when no one was here, who did it when no one wanted to live here. When no one wanted to be here, they fought, they stayed, they taught us how to fight. So I appreciate that, and I see that they have passed the torch on to people like Stephanie McGraw, who is out here doing it every day. You know, you don't need a title to lead.
That's right.
You don't need a position to lead.
That's right.
You don't need an office to lead.
That's right.
You can lead in your own home.
That's right.
You can lead in your own church.
Yes,
You can
Lord.
lead in your own school. You can lead on your own block. You can lead every single day and be an example for our community.
That's
so
right.
I am here to applaud the work being done against gun violence. I returned from Albany, passing a suite of bills to help mitigate the erroneous Supreme Court decision that was just made that is allowing open carry in New York City. We put a lot of prohibitions and restrictions on it. We want people to have their Second Amendment right. But we have a right to be safe too. That's right. We want to protect that right as well. So we're going to continue fighting. We're putting money into anti-gun violence and insecure violence programs. And also we can't forget the underlying conditions. The underlying conditions that have many of our young people out here doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Because we don't have enough opportunity for them to do the things that they should be doing.
That's right.
Housing. Homelessness is violent.
That's right.
It is violent not to have a roof over your head.
That's right.
It is violent not to have food in your home.
That's right.
These things also have to be dealt with. We're dealing with that every day. I'm here today to present some awards, so I'm just going to take them out because I have them out here. That's what I'm ready for. This first certificate is for Taylor Murphy for living beyond your losses and transforming lives through the TCM Foundation.
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you for what you do, Taylor.
You got it?
I'm videotaping.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
Milan, hold the board.
Is someone taking pictures?
Yeah.
Here we have a certificate of recognition for a young lady who has been out here doing what she does without fanfare, without spotlight, but out here doing the work. Now she was here earlier, but I know she's taking care of business. Okay, here she comes. Michelle Smalls.
Yes, thank you
For serving in our community as an exceptional role model, entrepreneur, making a difference through charitable donations and youth basketball tournaments.
Yes.
And I'm going to talk a little bit about the Kingdom, just 1 minute if you'll indulge me. We grew up in the Kingdom. A lot of us came over here. I got in trouble a few times. I wasn't supposed to. Me too. But we came over because that was our entertainment. We couldn't afford and didn't want to go down to Madison Square Garden. We wanted to be out here. And those games got shut down. And that was tragic for our community. That was not a good move. And we were waiting for someone to come and reopen those games. They mean more than just athletics. That is socialization for our young people. That is a way for us to connect and a way to get energy out and be with one another. So what you're doing is so important for all of our lives, our faith, and our children. We thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Congratulations, sister. Congratulations. This way.
Okay, here he is. This one is for another neighborhood hero of mine. Someone who's an entrepreneur. You know, we have to have economic empowerment. And sometimes you gotta make that happen on your own. And Dapper Dan was an example for all of us to look at. He was a celebrity in Harlem for many years. We grew up with him. Y'all are just meeting him, but we knew him. Everybody who was somebody had to get an outfit made by Dapper Dan.
That's right.
Okay. If you don't know, now you know. So it is with great pleasure today that I present certificate of recognition to Dapper Dan for serving in our community as an exemplary role model and entrepreneur. Dapper Dan, thank you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you so much.
Please get in. Right here, y'all. Thank you.
Hold on, that's a daily news. Excuse me. Excuse me, daily news. What's happening? What's happening?
Thank you. A real community legend.
That's what the mayor of I'm down with.
Yeah, I know. Sister. Excuse me. I don't have your email, but you can email me on your address. Teach on this week. I work this week.
Okay. Okay, I will.
Okay, Harlem, this is my final presentation. This is my final presentation for today. All of our hearts were broken at the loss of a young man with so much potential. Just home, visiting from college. Under ordinary circumstances, right now he would be back in school. But an unfortunate set of events took his life at a Father's Day cookout in our community. We honor his life. He did all the things that we're told we should do. He made all the achievements that we tell our young people they should achieve. But because of someone else's reckless act, he lost his life. But we want to honor him here today. Honor his life.
Where's Denelli?
Denelli?
Where's Denelli?
Denelli. I'm not going to read all of this. I'm just going to read a couple of sentences. Whereas it is the privilege of the legislative body of the New York State Senate to honor the short life and celebrate the achievements of Darius Lee, a 21-year-old. Darius Lee, a Harlem athlete, scholar, led a young life that inspired countless others, young and old. Through his successful attendance in his academic and community leadership role, modeling pursuits via St. Mark Evangelist School, St. Raymond's High School, Sweeney Sullivan, and Houston Baptist University, as well as Harlem youth programs like Millbank. And whereas Darius Lee gave substantial wisdom from his neighbors of his beloved block of West 188th between 5th and Lennox Avenues, whereas Darius Lee should be remembered by the New York Knicks for not being on their team, but being the team that he dreamt mostly about and worked hard to prepare himself to join. And as one of those Americans who gave their life and gave life to others as devoted son, brother, grandson, nephew, community member, political leader, advocate for better opportunities and empowerment of young people through scholarship, as well as a proud African-American youth who used his young life of strong values to inspire others, and will be best known for his rare combination of intelligence and athletic schools, real personality, personal integrity, and networking in his neighborhood. Be it resolved that I, State Senator Cordell Clear, recognize that in Darius Lee, this state had an individual worthy of its highest respect and esteem. We honor him on this day, and these will be transmitted to the family of Darius.
Yes, yes.
So much. I just wanted to shout out my Sister Attorney over here. You know, relating to domestic violence is human trafficking. And our officers came together and introduced a suite of 14 bills in the Senate in February of this year. And as of today, 5 of those bills have passed. And we will continue fighting together until the other bills
like Harlem of the same is here. We like Harlem of the same side. Because we don't do this work by ourselves. This work we do collectively as a community because it's going to take a village to eradicate any kind of violence in our community.
Thank you, Stephanie. Congratulations to all. Love on the block. And that's what we see here today. And thank you, Senator. You could not have put it any better in the words that you spoke here today. It's so important. We are all out here together as a team. As a team. You saw from our congressman on here on the SBI. He's on the team. You see our DA out the flag. He's on the love team. This is a love team. You see all the warnings. They're on the love team. So I just want to thank everyone for being a part of the love team. And Denelli, we were looking for you, Denelli. But thank you, media. Thank you, community. And thank you, Stephanie, for keeping it going. I am so glad and honored all the mothers and fathers say that you will have us to be on the love team, queen.
Because of the violence and domestic violence, there's no separation with guns and domestic violence. There's violence, and we're losing a lot of women to guns and violence. And we have one of our survivors. That's why we do the work. We do the work because we have women out here that are still suffering, and our job is to get them to safety.
How you guys doing? My name is Danny. I'm also a survivor. I'm also a survivor for 15 years. It's not easy, but if I could do it for 5 kids, anybody else could get out of it. All you gotta do is have a plan and just get out of it. And with Warm, they always guide you from the beginning to the end. This is why I got this phone right now. Yeah, so any mothers out there that's struggling out there, there's always Warm that can always help you, guide you, get you to safety, and you know, you guys got Warm. Thank you for stopping me. My name is Danny, D-A-N-I-L-Y, and last name Nunez, N-U-N-E-Z.
Thank you so much. We appreciate everyone. But we can't really do this without our community leaders, and we want to recognize our very own Miss Shoemaker. She is a tenant associate of this King Tower. I used to back in the day, we used to voice. So Miss Shoemaker, we just want to acknowledge and recognize Miss Shoemaker for all the work that she does in this community to keep this community together. That's right.
Hello, everybody. Hello. This is a blessing. I am so proud. They always home. We always home. This is together. Today is the day we can look at each other and say we are together. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. And the mayor had another engagement. He was on his way, but he had another engagement, so he apologized that he couldn't be here, but he sends his love. And he supports all the work that we are doing out here and boots on the ground, grassroots organizations. He's on the love team. The Mayor Adams is definitely on the love team. So we'll see you guys in Washington as we go to Washington on Monday to continue this fight against gun violence and domestic violence. And we thank you all for coming. Please enjoy the festivities. We'd like to thank our Halloween Queen of Harlem, Michelle Squirrel, Dr. Dawn, and Taylor. Where's Taylor? Taylor Murphy for coming out. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all. Stay great. We're always putting it together. Yes, great. Group picture.